Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and with Aiden English, and today on Impact or Hit, we have a good show here today. Now, someone told us one time that, we should have 2 speeches and 2 matches. Well, we can't do that. We don't have enough time to do it all. And the longer that you make a film, the longer it takes for that film to upload and play. So, sorry, we cannot do 2 speeches and 2 matches. But we do know yesterday, Joey Styles says, so we do know that Rhea Ripley won the TWF Woman Heavyweight winnings from being Roxanne Perez yesterday on Dynamite or Might. Yes, Joey Styles, we did see that happen, Jonathan Coachman says. And we all were happy when Rhea Ripley beat Roxanne Perez and became the TWF Woman Heavyweight fighter. Well, I'll tell you right now, Aiden English says, Roxanne Perez is not going to be happy that she lost to Rhea Ripley. And she'll do whatever she needs to do. She'll do whatever she needs to do, to get, and she'll do whatever she needs to do, to get the TWF Woman, heavyweight winnings back. Aiden English says. Well, that could be true, but we're gonna have to see who we're gonna have. Who's gonna be in our, who's gonna be in our match. Shit. Who's going to be in our match, here today on Impact or Hit. And it looks like it's Ruby from Jumanji or from Woods, the Tudif one, or the new make, or whatever you want to call it. So a lot of folks out there seem to think, that I'm hard middle, and I think I should go for the TWF, women, go for the TWF hard middle winnings. And I know you're thinking, oh, well, I can't wrestle because I'm on a stand, and I can't get off the stand. Well, that didn't stop any other folks from winning a strap. So, why should it stop me? Well, as you know, we have a hard time. We can't see Catholicus. We don't know where he got put at. So he might just have to take the strap off of him. Which always seems to happen a lot. Here in the toy wrestling gathering. So that's the way it's going to go. Well, that's the way it's going to have to go, Joey Styles says. Sadly, that's what's going to happen. Fuck, I got something like glasses on. Get off! Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is you're still going to have the match for the TWF hard middle winnings. sadly, it will not be with Autolycus, the King of Thieves, because we don't know where he's at. We forget where we put him at, and we can't seek him, so we're going to have to take the strap off of him. However, you are going to be fighting someone for the TWF Hard Middle Winnings, you know. Ow! Well, you are going to be fighting someone for the TWF Hard Middle Winnings. You know, it's not going to be Autolycus. It's going to be Baron Corbin, the man who fought Autolycus before. Well, we just heard from Ric Flair, the main overseer of the TWF, telling us that Autolycus isn't here. We don't know where they put Autolycus. So sadly, if you can't seek a wrestler, the strap has to be taken off the wrestler. Joey Styles says, now I can tell you right now that that's a bad call, Jonathan Coachman says. I mean, the oversight's the oversight, Jonathan Coachman says. But someone really has to know where all these wrestlers are getting put at. And, well, I can tell you one thing, Aiden English says, that sadly Autolycus would have been here if someone knew where they put him. But since they don't know where he put him and they can't seek him, the strap has to be taken off of him now. This match is for the TWF Hard Middle Winnings. First, she is Ruby, and he is Baron Corbin. Ding ding ding. Well, what kind of hold or strike do you think Ruby would do since... Oh, she just knocked Baron Corbin down with her stand. So the answer is that asking thing, Joey Styles says. Well, Jonathan Coachman says, I don't think Ruby needs a weapon. I think that stand's a weapon, Jonathan Coachman says, and it is. And Ruby just lands right down on him. Aiden English says, if Ruby stands already a weapon, then it's overkill to give her a weapon then, Aiden English says. And Ruby coming in, oh, and Aiden English, Ruby coming in the days. The Deep Six. Now Aiden English says, Baron Corbin, who is now an NWA now, is going to show folks, you know, what they were missing. Oh, and this is over with. The end of days. The Deep Six, Joey Styles says. I told you, Aiden English said, Baron Corbin will be the TWF Hard Middle Fighter. Well, Jonathan Coachman says, if Baron Corbin did enough to beat her down, that is. Well, I believe he did. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. And the new TWF Hard Middle Fighter, Baron Corbin. Wow, Baron Corbin is the new TWF Hard Middle Fighter. He beat Ruby, you know, here today, you know, on Impact or Hit. And you can't take anything away from Ruby or what she did here today. You know, she did come in with a strong strike, working that stand that she's on as a weapon, Joey Styles says. Yeah, that could be true, Jonathan Coachman said. That's what she did. She came in with that stand as a weapon. At the end of the day, it was not enough to beat Baron Corbin, who is now the new TWF Hard Middle Fighter. Well, I feel a little sad for Autolycus and sorry for Autolycus, the King of Thieves, not knowing where he's at. And hopefully one day when they do seek him, he will have to have another match with Baron Corbin. I just think that that Ruby, if she would have kept on hitting him with that stand, then she would have won. Says Aiden English. Alright, Joey Styles says you got a right to your belief, Aiden English. Alright, take it away, Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. I'm going to be talking with Baron Corbin here today on Impact or Hit. Alright, Baron Corbin, you are now the new TWF hard middle fighter. So, somehow, God must have been smiling down upon you. You could say that, Gene Okerlund, if you wanted to. You see, I feel sorry for, Autolycus. I was looking forward to having a match with him. Or at least Ruby was. And then he goes missing. And I had a match with Ruby. And Ruby hit me with that stand as a weapon which she was on. But somehow, someway, I beat Ruby. And here I am, TWF hard middle fighter. Yes, you are, Baron Corbin. You are the TWF hard middle fighter. However, you do know that other folks will be coming after you for that TWF hard middle winnings. Oh, I know there's going to be folks coming after me, Gene. I'm not that. I know that. At the end of the day, I know there's going to be folks coming after me. See, you don't win a strap going back to what? 9 between 98 while, 9 between 99 while Mankind or whatever. You don't win a strap like that without not knowing that folks are not going to come after you. And I know we might not be, the TWF hard middle winnings might not be as cool as it once was. But I will make it cool. Are you going to give Ruby another match for the TWF hard middle winnings? Or are you not going to be a fighting TWF hard middle fighter? Yeah, I'm going to be a fighting TWF hard middle fighter. I'm going to give Ruby another match for the TWF hard middle winnings. Hell, if we can seek where Autolycus went, I'll give Autolycus another match for the TWF hard middle winnings. Well, that's my talk with Baron Corbin. Back to you, Joey Styles and Jonathan Coachman. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Baron Corbin here today on Impact or Hit. And that's all the time we got it for Impact or Hit. I, Joey Styles, with Jonathan Coachman and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown.